For sale, here's my 1967 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme convertible. That's 38,000 original miles. It was parked in a garage in La Jolla, California for 37 years up until about 2018, June 2018 or so when I bought it. And then I spent about 2 months going through a lot of stuff getting it to run again because it had been parked for a long time, and I believe the transmission was broken when they parked it, because that's really the only thing I could figure out that was wrong with it, other than it needed did the timing chain, did the timing cover, did the water pump, rebuilt starter, rebuilt water pump. I put in a HEI ignition. I have all the original parts that I took off it, which some are just beyond use. Has the original hubcaps. I believe that's the original top. The guy who redid the rear plastic window and who recovered these seats for me. These are leather. These seats are covered in brand new leather, chrome leather. Rear seat is original. Guy says that this top has been replaced, but I just don't think it has ever been replaced. The little bucket for the glove boxes in there. All the dash has never been drilled or cut or majorly scratched. Rear windows work great. I took the windows apart, took all the back windows and opened everything up and greased them up. The lady who owned it I don't think she had kids, so the back seat never really got used. So that is the original seat. It has the center console, has a rebuilt ST300 variable torque converter in the transmission. That's original equipment. You can hear it running. It has tags from back east from where this lady was, District of Columbia, from 1969. Has the Knox, one of the very first California smog systems on it. Has scratched windows because they used the windshield wipers without a refill. It has that rust right there. Has some rust right there. Both the front and rear bumpers are bent from little whatever. Mine are bent, so I don't probably have to get them replaced or remodeled. Air cleaner covers in the trunk. I put an HEI ignition, so the original air cleaner doesn't fit now. I have to make a bracket for it. Like I said, new timing cover, rebuilt water pump, rebuilt starter, original alternator, flushed out the system for the power steering, so that's the original power steering pump. Got a new radiator, aluminum. I have the old radiator, so on all the pipes here, there's been didn't twist anything up, so it's all original pipes. Got the heat riser is freed up. New spark plugs, new freeze plugs on the block. Those are pretty difficult to get in. Not on the heads, just on the block. So it's got new brakes, new wheel cylinders. This is all the paraphernalia that's left over. And I've got about 2 months work in it, and I got it running good. A friend of mine that worked at a transmission shop, that's where I got the transmission rebuilt. I got the torque converter sent out to a place in Florida that knows about that particular kind of torque converter. So it's rebuilt properly. All the stainless steel trim is in place. No stainless steel trim missing. I have these doors. That door's got damage right there, which is not that bad. There's a little crease right here. Rear bumper's got a ding there, and it's got a hole right here. Front bumper's got an issue. This door, she was tough on doors. That door's beat out. Someone did something. So anyways, this is for sale. I'll put my phone number in the ad. Never been in a major accident. 38,000 original miles. I got a new, I haven't hooked it up yet, but I have a brand new heater core that's installed, and I went through the heater core, box, so that's cleaned out. It's got a brush coat of paint on it. It's not hooked up, but it's in position, and I just haven't had time to mess with it. I have a retro cover for this top, a recreated cover, and then I also have the old cover. But apparently these covers take a beating because people don't get the door shut, and then they use this seat in it. That's what's up with that. This is just console's in pretty good shape. It's not perfect, but it's not scratched up. Like I said, I believe it has the original miles. You can see really no major scratches around the there's a scratch right there, but there's not too much going on with wear. Got typical cracking on the steering wheel. These are the original visors. Just, you know, their car was parked in a garage for 37 years, so and who knows when it was back east. Original interior covers. I do have some spare parts. I bought a couple of doors from a guy. We could go with it. Okay, so because one of the doors is pretty beat up. Got a new clear glass in the back. Not glass, it's plastic, but it's really dangerous because you just can't see out the back without it. So that was one of the first things I got done because it was pretty scary trying to make a lane change. Anyways, new thermostat. Cooling system's dirty just because it's dirty. And I flushed it out a whole bunch of times, but it's I'll probably flush it out again. New, I'm gonna say new. It's a rebuilt, or maybe even new brake master cylinder and rebuilt vacuum. Anyways, it's got all the original takedown stuff. It has all the original wiring. Nothing damaged as far as the wiring. It's all intact. It even has this Carter emission control reduction kit from the 70s, when it's the beginning of the smog. That's it. I'll leave my phone number in the ad, and then I'll put this. I have the cover available for this in the back, the original cover. There's the original cover, and there's a lot of stuff in here from the original owner's manuals, convertible top manual, old receipts, original jack. It does not have a spare wheel. There was a spare wheel in here, but it was for a Mustang, so I got rid of it. But the wheels they're round.